as good as it gets in National League Speedway.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our second virtual skid. The first one was a classic. It was absolutely superb, and I can't wait for the next one. But the first thing I want to say, first of all, though, is thanks very much to Speedway Star, Peter Oates, for this brilliant article that they wrote about virtual skid, and it's a two-pager, actually. And it's done as like it was a real meeting. Absolutely brilliant, spot on, was everything that what we're about. I really hope you enjoyed the last one. This week we've got a cracker for you, and representing the Isle of Wight this week, we have one of our volunteers. In fact, she coordinates all of our volunteers. It's Sandra Hinchcliffe. So hopefully Sandra's going to be coming in shortly. And here she is. Sandra's coming in. And hello. Sandra actually doesn't know yet, but she is riding tonight against Bellevue, where she comes from. And we've got rider Paul Bowen.
Ready?
Yeah, so Paul Bowen is on too.
Are we ready?
He's here. Mate, you forgot the rest of your bike.
How does it work, this virtual speedway? I'm ready.
Anyway, brilliant. Oh my God, look at him. Thanks for doing this, Paul. Really appreciate it.
How you doing, Barry? All right?
Great. So, first things first, actually, we have a sponsor for tonight, and that's Rentruck. Thank you very much, Rentruck. And Rentruck has come up with a great idea with Andy Hague that if you guess the final score by Heat 10 on the chat, we've got one of their exclusive snapbacks to give away. So get guessing the score, everybody. That's a classic, and thanks to Richard and his team for that. We really do appreciate it. So, guys, the rules. Are you ready?
Ready, Barry.
Are you excited? Did you watch the last
one?
one?
I'm going to win. I don't know what I'm winning, but I'm winning.
Listen, Paul, I am ready to win because I have my little bottle of champagne and glass ready to break open. This is what a winner looks like.
Tell you what, you can't be drinking on the job. It's just not allowed.
It's absolutely criminal. Right, okay. Let me tell you the rules before you get bladdered. We're going to start it off. It's very simple. We have a choice for each heat. We took the 60 races that Bellevue have raced against the Warriors over the 4 years, 16, 17, 18 and 19. And Andy Hague pressed his magic algorithm to put that into all of the races, 1 through to 15 in different orders, right? So whoever goes first says heat A, B, C or D, and we play that one. And that score is your score for heat 1. Heat 2 goes to the opposition. They choose A, B, C or D. And that score is added to heat 1 right the way through like a normal meeting to heat 15. Okay? We've got a new rule for this one though. And that is, if you fall 8 points behind, you can have a tactical substitute ride. Whoa. And that is, the tactical substitute ride is, you can choose whether you want to know the home team, Isle of Wight, or the visiting team, Bellevue, the 8 riders rather, for the 4 heats. Andy Hague will tell them to you before the race. And then
you choose.
Correct. And then you can choose who you want to represent you. Okay? So that's this week's new rule, the tactical substitute rule. I'd like to also, of course, thank Wightlink as well, our other sponsor, who do help make us facilitate everything that we do on the Isle of Wight. And I think that's it. Other than, I've got to ask you the question to see who goes first. I don't want you to answer the question. I just want you to shout your name out. And Andy always says I have to be impartial. So I will be.
Paul.
I'm impartial.
Paul.
I'm impartial. So as soon as I say the question, just shout your name, okay?
Paul. Yes. 21.
Come on. So Sandra's got it. Ready? What's the Prime Minister's name?
Paul.
Oh, Paul.
Boris.
No, wrong. It's Boris Johnson.
Oh, what?
You're first, Sandra. You're first, Sandra. Sorry, mate.
Technical, technical for me, this.
Let the best Warriors win. And I'm going to go out now into the chat and join in with everybody else. So, and I will come back in at the end and see which one of you people have made it and can crown themselves as champions. Have a great fun. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And I will now hand everything over to Andy Hague, who will be your compere for the night. Have a great laugh.
So you've just heard from Barry then. This is it. Meeting number 2 for the virtual skid this week. We've got Paul Bowen, rider of the Colts, Bellevue Colts there. And of course, Sandra Hinchcliffe, our super fan for the Warriors.
Hello.
Barry has briefed you. We know what we're doing. We're going to get straight into it. Heat number 1. Okay then, Sandra, you get to choose. Heat number 1, A, B, C, or D?
Well, do you know what? Considering we're going to be the A team, I'm going to go for A, please.
Okay, A, we're going to head back to 2016 then. It was the league meeting back in May. Here are your lineups for the Warriors. It is Ellis Perks. He was a guest for the night with Kelsey Dugard. And for the Bellevue Colts, it was Dan Bewley and Tom Woolley.
Oh, have you got a packet of Rizzlers? Because there's going to be some smoking going on here.
So what do you think then, Sandra? What do you think of your pairing?
Well, do you know what? Yeah, I think we've got a good pairing. We're on a home ground, so come on, let's see what it's like. Dan Bewley, yeah, he was going good. But, you know, home advantage, let's show these Mancunians how to ride a big track.
That's fighting talk there, Paul. What do you think?
I'm going to say 4-2 straight out of the bat. No messing.
4-2 to the Warriors, yeah?
What? Are you joking? With Dan Bewley, number 1, you won't see him for dust. Just see his back wheel, that's what you'll see.
Let's hop over and have a look.
Oh, look at him there, Dan, on the outside. He means business here. They might as well go home now.
And all their bikes
Rubbish. Ellis Perts, come on, we can do this. Definitely. Home turf, let's get out of that gate first. Let's start as we mean to go on.
Oh, he's on back wheel, I told you, he's on back wheel.
Come on.
And he has locked up right in front
Oh,
of
I knew it. I just need Tom to come through. And we're off.
Come on, Alice.
Going into bend 3 for the first time then.
Where's Tom going?
Daniel Bewley,
You joining a party or what?
Kelsey Dugard. And at the back,
He's having a picnic, where is he?
Settling in now.
He's not letting him go, he's behind it, come on.
He's just playing it. It's his first time there, I bet.
Ellis Perks is chasing hard now. And they're
Do you know what?
following
I
into
want to
bend
ride
3 for
this
the second
well.
lap.
You know, he's come on.
And it is very spread
Tom
out
gone?
here in Heat 1 with conditions.
Out of it. Your
Nice
4-2's
and wet
not
for the
happening.
riders.
He's not, is he? I
Ellis
think
Perks gaining ground there.
I think he needs to stop for a picnic.
But just can't get there.
I think he has.
I'll take it though, Dan. Look at him, he's a class act. Starting off, he just knows what he's doing.
Trying the high line.
Ellis can try all he wants. He's got the experience.
Up the inside
You know what I mean? But look at him. He's not gonna pass. He's about half the weight of him. He's off.
Kelsey Dugard and turning the back.
Not over yet. Don't count your chickens. He's on his tail. One slip up and he's got him.
Final time. Round the
Nah,
outside goes Ellis.
you're not
Perks.
having this
Can he
one.
get there?
We're off.
Here he
Come
goes
on,
for the
Ellis.
cutback.
Come on, prove him
It's
wrong.
race to the
Come
line.
on.
And there we go. Checker flag.
Is that free? That's it. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Could count to 4 then. We'll take a draw. We'll take a draw.
So there we are. That is the result of heat number 1. It's a 3-all. Didn't go the way that Paul thought it was going to go, but Sandra, got to be happy with 3-all.
Happy with that. Completely happy, you know. 3-all. It was a good start to a race. You know, we'll keep them on their toes. Yeah, what I expected. But yeah, really, really happy with that race.
Paul, Dan Bewley got out the gate there. You called that.
Hold it, didn't I? It's like I missed it meg here, other than the 4-2. But I'll take it. I'll take a draw. It's only going to go up from here.
Well, that was heat number 1 then. We're now heading to heat number 2. Paul, it's your choice. A, B, C or D?
It's easy. It's a B for Boeing. Go on then.
B for Boeing. We're going to head back to last year, back in August. And your pairings are for the Colts. It is Jamie Seeley and Connor Bailey.
All right, yeah, all right.
And for the Warriors, we've got Connor King and Chris Widman.
I want to say another draw.
I don't know, 4-2 to us, I think, on this.
What? Against Connor? You're joking?
Yeah.
No,
I'm not joking. No, I think
dreaming.
that.
It's past your bedtime.
How many beers have you had?
Not enough.
Train
You can do this, and Connor, come on.
I hope they took a good note of what Connor's front of the bike looks like, because it's the last they're going to see of it.
Which Connor? Connor King? Yeah, you're right.
Are you ready for this? Drop it and go. Why is it only free?
And into the first turn, it's Connor King who's gone in front this
Can't see
time.
who's in the lead there.
Where's my other guy gone? Is he even in it?
Whitman, who'd done such a good first lap last time.
Yeah, he's just playing with them here. He's just playing. See, look at him. He's coming down.
Come
Right out the drop drawer, as he said. He's
Come
on.
on, boys.
Blown past King
Come
this
on.
time.
Oh,
Catch him up.
get
Come on.
taxed. See you later.
And he's looking fast. He certainly learned from that.
Not over
opening
yet.
lap.
It is.
Obviously made some changes.
Come on, boys. Just hang on to that. Don't even know where your other one's gone.
To be fair, I don't think he even started. But I'll take that. He was right again. Let me get my crystal ball out.
Come on. Yeah, no. It's,
But you can't even get him in the same picture. He's gone. Flipping it. He's on a different level. He's on a different level.
they're just warming up at the moment, just letting you feel safe, and then we'll get you. We'll get you.
Tell them Speedway meeting started. They might want to turn up.
But somewhere along the line, there's some English.
Oh, here he comes. He's just bringing it home.
Just let you practice round the track before they get you.
Then they'll get excluded if they're not careful. They'll get lapped.
Second place, King.
Oh,
Third
boys.
place, Widman. 3 to the Warriors. 3 to the Colts.
I'll take another victory, but we're still level pegging.
So there we have it then, the end of Heat 2. Another 3-all, 6-all now, it's all square. Good start to the meeting there. Now, you did only have one rider there, Paul, in that one.
I did. You fobbed me off with that.
Jamie Seeley, unfortunately, was excluded in the first running of that race. So you chose the race.
Well, I've had 2 race wins. All right, give it a draw, but I'm all about the winners.
Well, talking of the winners, let's head over to Sandra. We're not biased here, Paul, at all. We're not biased.
We could all dream.
Sandra, Heat 3. A, B, C, or D?
I'm going to go for a D this time, please.
Gonna go for a D. We're heading back to 2018 then. It is back in the league in April, so beginning of the season. For the Warriors, we have Scott Campos and Chris Widman.
Okay.
And for the Bellevue Colts, Carl Bickley and Joe Lawler. So what do we think about that, Sandra?
Listen, we always knew the Colts were going to be a hard team. They're a strong team. There's no doubt in that. But you know what? I'm expecting the boys to go out there and hold their own. I'll be happy with a draw on this, although obviously hoping for a win.
Okay, Paul, what do you think?
I think you might as well just call this 5-1 time. Super strong. Them 2 kids, they are a talent, the pair of them. Joe's wild. Kyle's just steady away. Class act. You'll see this 5-1. Oh, this is looking like an easy one. They're warming up already.
Just don't know what's going to happen there on the track. You know, one little slip up and, you know, it could be a win for us. Just don't count your chickens, Paul, because you just never know.
What's that? Is that? You know what that looks like? That looks like a 5-1 on the first corner.
Come on, boys. Come on. Prove him wrong.
Down the back straight, Joe Lawler in front.
Come on.
Second place, Campus there in third place.
Oh, hey.
At the back,
What's going on here?
Come on, Scott.
He's trying.
Come on.
Campus trying the outside run on.
Come
Kyle's
on,
teasing him.
Scott.
He's teasing him, isn't he?
Come on, you can do this. Scott's good round this home track. Come on.
Look
Look at that. We're away here. We're absolutely away.
Yeah, you've
Someone
got
book
the
these
pair.
2 on holiday because they're boarding right now.
Come on, come on.
I'll tell you what, when Joe's on form, he's just, look at him. Sometimes he's wild and sometimes he's just absolutely, he's on the gas, he's in the line. Easy 3 points for him. He's having burger and chips on that night.
I'm serving them, so just watch that because they might not be rising again. Come on, boys, don't let them get away too far. Come on.
Joe Lawler, where he's been from the seconds.
I think you can class that as a 6-1 because we might have got round again.
3 points, Joe. Takes the,
Look at that.
Give you that one, Paul. I'll give you that one.
I'll just get my pen. I'll just drop down 5-1. Got my ball out here.
So we're back in the room again then. 5-1 to the Bellevue Colts. Paul, you are smiling.
Sorry, Andy, can you remind me of the score there? I didn't quite hear you.
5-1.
5-1, I thought it was.
There you go, Sandra.
So is it 11-7? Is that the score?
The score is 11-7.
So does that mean I'm winning? Yeah.
It does at the moment.
Oh, I thought so. Go on, carry on. Sorry.
All right, Sandra, how do you feel now with him gloating over there?
Yeah, well, do you know what? The night is young. You know, let's not, like I said before, count our chickens. You know, we're steady. We've got a good team. We'll see how they go on in the next few meetings. Otherwise, the boys might need a little bit of a talking to just to get them back on track again. But you know, it's not over. What we on? Heat 3? Gosh, it's early days.
It is very much early days. So let's head over to heat number 4 then, Paul. The choice is back to you again then.
I'm keeping it consistent. It's B for Bowen again. Off we go.
B for Bowen again. We're going to stay in the same year, 2018 in the league. And let's see who we've got for you then. We have got, for the Warriors, Ben Hotwood and Adam Portwood. For the Bellevue Colts, we have Georgie Wood, guesting, and Ben Woodhull. So, yeah, a little bit tighter here. Sandra, what do you think about this one? What do you think is going to happen on this?
Do you know what? Ben always goes around his home track. Good, Ben Hotwood. As long as he can get out that gate, I think we're good to go. Adam's consistent. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, Georgie's winning for us the year after that, and he's fantastic around that track. Let's just see. Draw. We always live in hope.
I think she said it all there, hasn't she?
I think she's being realistic, to be fair. I think it's going to be a battle of the reserves on this one. Ben is a good rider, so I will give him that. I'm going to stay with a 3-3 myself for this one because I just don't quite know how the two reserves will get on.
Right, come on, Ben. You've got to get out this gate and lead from the front here now. Got to get Georgie out. Beat Georgie out of that gate.
He's a good rider, Georgie, though.
Yeah, but so's Ben out of his own team.
And away they go. Regular old start there. And into
but he just fly around that track when he wants to.
He's off!
Come on, Ben!
Sit him in!
Right under him, come on!
Oh, he's on form.
Come on, Ben!
Home straight here. Georgie Wood absolutely flying. Had a spell with
this is all about the last two now. Come on, this is about the second part of the race in this now.
I've raced with Ben a lot, and you can tell he's got to settle in. He's going to settle in, find his groove. Can you see here now? And he'll be on that inside of you. If you don't want Ben to pass you, he's take the inside. But I'm telling you now, he's going to creep through on the inside. You watch.
You know, Adam knows that track better than Ben does, so he'll know the links on that. He'll know where they're going to creep up on him. Come on, Adam! Don't let him get you! Come on!
He's going to be all over him like a fat kid on cake.
No chance. I don't think this is going to be a draw. Come on!
It's a last blast chance here now.
No chance. Come on, Adam! Come on! Yeah, we've got this, even though it's a draw.
And we're back in the room then after heat number 4. It is another 3-all. We didn't see it on camera there, but Adam Portwood did hold him off at the back there. Sandra, that's what you wanted.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. I'm really, really happy how that went. You know, we're having some tough races here, so and we're still holding it. They're not creeping away just yet. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Paul, still 4 points up.
Yeah, you know, that went the other way that I thought it would, but I've been right now 3 out of 4 times, so you know, it's only going to get better.
Okay, well, just before we head into heat number 5. Once again, we just want to make a mention there. Anybody watching this live in the premiere, in the chat section, Barry's there. He's manning the chat there. Make sure you get all of your questions into him and your suggestions and so on. And also a big shout out for our sponsors of tonight's meeting, Rentruck. And make sure you try and predict what that end score of the meeting is going to be just before Heat 10. One of you is going to walk away with one of their snapback hats. So that's that. We're going to head into Heat number 5 then. We're going to go back to Sandra. Sandra? What do you think? A, B, C, or D?
God, you know, we've got to get a win this time now. So I'm going to go for C.
We're going to go to C, back right up to date last year then, 2019. Your partnership is Scott Campos and Dano Verge. And they're coming up against Carl Bickley and Ben Rathbone. So I'm going to go over to Paul first of all. Paul, bit of a reaction there.
Yeah. Tough in between Ben and Dan. Obviously, Kyle's just gonna go. So I'm gonna say a 4-2 for this one. I'm gonna have good hope.
Sandra, what do you think?
I'm going to be realistic again, I'm afraid. And some people say it's pessimistic, but I'm not. I'm going to go for a draw. You know, you hear the name Kyle in it and you think, oh, gold. But I'm going to go for a draw. Happy with a draw on this one.
Youngsters in the sport.
We need to get out that gate and start leading from the front now.
See, you're going to struggle because Dano's on the outside. I know he's not the best of gators.
Yeah.
Look at that, he's off. He's off, he's got the start. Ben just needs to stay on the inside.
Come on. Come on, Scott. Come on.
Oh, no. His predictions are all coming right.
Come on.
Oh, where are you going, Scott? Where are you going?
Yeah, well, he fought it out that gate, so come on, Scott. Come on, Dano.
But out in front it is Bickley.
I thought this could happen. But there's just no beating Carl Bickley. Smooth, consistent. Scott's trying his hardest around the outside, but he's just wasting his time. He's just not smooth enough.
Again, it's going to be a race between the third and fourth, isn't it? You know?
It is, but to be fair, Dano's got a lot more experience than Ben, so at his home track, I don't, to be fair, see how this is going to turn around for me, but you never know.
No, I think it's going to be a draw again, you know, but still looking for that win. Come on, Scott, you know, got out of that gate. Come on.
The track is looking prime here, by the way, Barry. Absolutely mega there.
Very good in that as well. So there he goes.
Look at that, absolutely, just easy as.
You know, I have to say, even as a Warrior manager, watching him ride, Carl, it is nice. He's a good rider. You can't doubt that. I'll give him that.
Isle of Wight. 14.
So another 3-3 then. You called it, Paul. Once again, Carl got out the start. He was winning there. You're stood in the pits. Your team manager tonight. What do you say to him when he comes in?
Oh, just give him a pat on the back, carry on. It's business as normal, innit, for him? It's like me making pies. He just makes wins, just like that.
Talking of making pies, Sandra, we know that you man the chip shop and all the food stores over at the Warriors when the meetings are happening. So what would you say to those two riders when they come to see you then?
Well, do you know, if I went into the pits now, I'd be giving the boys a little bit of a talking to. You know, it's time to pull the finger out, time to start getting some wins in. You know, I know winning isn't everything. To me, it's the only thing. You know, and we need to now start stepping it up because I'm not happy. You know, they're consistent, but they need to just push themselves that little bit further. There'd be no serving at the retreat from them if they came to see me.
Oh, this is game on now, Paul. This is it.
I know, but I think I might cry if Sandra's my team manager after that.
Well, let's see how you are after Heat 6 then. It's your choice again then, Paul.
I'm going to mix it up today. I'm going to go for A.
A. Okay, we're going to stay in the same meeting. We're back to 2019. For the Colts, you've got Leon Flint and Jamie Seeley. And for the Warriors, we've got Daniel Hume and Chad Wurtzfeld. Paul, you're pulling a face. What are you thinking?
It's tight. It's tight, that. It is tight. I'm going to go with a draw again. Dano, but Dano is good. Damien, sorry. So I'm going to say a 3-3 for this one. Chad's a good little rider, to be fair.
Sandra's shaking her head there. You're looking for more than the 3-3 from this one?
I'm expecting more than a 3-3 from this one. I'm expecting a 4-2 at the least. You know, Chad, one of my favourite riders, really good up-and-coming rider. You know, he's out there. He gives it his all. He never stops. I reckon a 4-2 on this.
Okay, let's head over and find out what the result is.
I think it's going to be a good race between these two very good riders.
Yeah, I do too. But again, the second two. Come on, guys.
For the first turn here. And, well,
Oh, yes! Come
Ah,
on!
see, he's got the power around the outside, that drive, that track ran in absolutely perfect. Leon's just hitting that dirt, keeping smooth on the outside. He's got the power down now. Look, he's just put a straight on him.
Come on, it's got to get him on there. Come on!
Hard in second place.
Nah, it'd be quicker going to the chip van than catching Leon right now.
Man from Northumbria in this one here.
Where are the other two? What are they doing? What are they up to? Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad.
Chad looking smooth, to be fair.
Chad's good. He puts everything into it around those corners, you know. Needs to get out the start a little bit quicker, but works on that. Come on, boys. Come on.
Look at Leon, just absolutely smooth, leg up, trailing that leg like he does. He's having a cheeky look behind there. He knows he's got this in the bag. He just has to bring it home.
You got a good team. You got a strong team.
A very strong team this year.
You're not. We're still just behind you, so we're not doing too bad ourselves.
No points there.
Heat 6 then, another 3-all, still 4 points in it. Very, very close this meeting. I'm just going to come to Paul now. In a normal meeting when you're out there, 4 points as a rider at this sort of stage of the meeting, what goes through your head?
You can't take anything for granted at 4 points. Do you know what I mean? You know that it can just change round just like that. Do you know what I mean? A 5-1 the other way round, you're back to level pegging. A 4-2, you can be down straight away just after 2 heats. So that cushion doesn't help the situation. If anything, it just makes you hungry for to breach that gap a little bit more.
Okay, so Sandra, we're back to your pick then. Heat number 7, A, B, C or D?
Gosh, I'm going to go for D this time and hope for the best.
Can't believe this. You're picking the same meeting again, back to last year. We got a cracking race lined up for you here by the looks of things. For the Warriors, Ben Morley and Connor King.
Yes!
For the Colts, Jordan Palin and Danny Phillips. Okay, Paul, what do you think?
I'm gonna say a 4-2. Jordan, he's another class act, very good rider. The Isle of Wight's a bit rough, whether it suits him or not, don't know. But he like that long track, so I've hopes for him. I've hopes for him.
Sandra, Ben Morley, he's a bit good around the island. What do you think?
Oh, God, he's absolutely perfect, Ben Morley. You know, he goes out there, he wins. Very few times I've seen him become, under first. I think we're looking good on this one. Oh, Ben, we can do this. This is our win.
To be serious, Ben is a good rider here. I think we are up against it.
What will happen in this one will be a free.
He's good round this track. He's consistent. I think we've got.
Watch Jordan straight off the inside gate here. He's got that weight advantage.
Morley in front,
come on, Ben. Come on.
Oh, that track's catching Jordan out there.
That was Connor King.
He's experienced Ben round this track. Was this his second season here? I think it was. So he knows how to ride it. Come on, Ben.
Danny's gone. Danny's gone and got his Rentruck van out. Took his bike home. He's gone.
You know what? It's just so good to see us out there in front. Come on, Ben. Come on, show him how it's done. Show him how to ride this track. He rides this track absolutely perfectly.
I tell you what, Jordan's under threat. He's under threat.
Come on.
He's lucky he's got that weight on his side because he can get that drive. He's got the GTR engine on his side there, just giving him the extra horsepower that he needs. He's staying in that dirt line. He's just going to try and bring it home here for a second.
Come on.
To be fair to Ben, fair play, that is an awesome ride.
Oh, he rides fantastically. Well done, Ben. Well done. Brilliant.
Has come to an end because that is a 4-2 to the Warriors. And they now...
The Warriors are closing the gap then. 2 points behind now. Sandra, you're smiling now. This is it. Game on.
Game on. You know, you see Ben's name in a lineup like that and you just know you're going to get a win. This is what we're about. We're closing it back in. You know, we've not lost. We're going to win this.
Paul, just before we move on, we saw only 3 riders in that race. That was because Danny Phillips didn't make it to the start. Yeah, disappointing
It's all
for you.
race.
Right, okay, so talking of tough races then, let's head on for Heat 8. It's your pick this time. Let's see if you can pick another one for us then.
Well, I've had B, I've had A. Because I'm bad, I'm going to have D.
He's gone D. We're back to 2017 then. Your pairing for you is Carl Bickley and Luke Woodall. So Ben's brother. And for the Warriors, we got Chris Widman and Adam Portwood.
Oh, yeah.
Before I come over to Paul then, Sandra, he's looking a bit confident on this one. Not so confident your side.
Well, you like I say, you hear that name, Kyle, and immediately your heart kind of sinks. Do you know, well, we're not going to give up. We're going to hope to come out with a draw. You know, let's not let that gap. You know, we've closed it in. Let's keep closing it in or keep it there. I don't know. A draw at the most, I hope.
Paul?
If Chris comes to the party, it'll be a 4-2. If he doesn't, it's a 5-1 this. Oh, this is good for me. Kyle's on the outside. He's a strong starter. He's got the disadvantage here, but he's got the advantage. He's a class act, giving Luke that extra bit that he needs from that inside.
Yeah, but Chris was going well this year, and, you know, he knows this track. He's ridden on it a lot, so, you know, we're holding our hopes up on Chris here. Come on. Give him a run for his money.
Widman has made a super start there. Widman
Yes,
and he's
Carl,
leading
yeah,
away.
straight out.
Not just powering round the outside of him there. Is Carl Bickley.
Come on, boys.
Bickley takes over the lead. Widman in second place.
Oh, he's out of shape.
Oh, come on.
They're all out of shape.
Second turn.
Yeah, we're all rocking and rolling round there. Come on.
Bickley well clear.
Oh, that's not the way I thought this race would go.
Second place.
Kyle, obviously,
there.
yes.
It is Widman.
Chris, to be fair, I thought he would be in that position.
But again, damage limitation.
Chris was going good that year. Come on, Chris. Come on.
Visitors, because a 3-all will keep them 12
Carl's going to lap everyone here if he's not
points in front,
careful.
Comfortable for victory at the moment.
Good.
He's good.
1 lap to
Such
go
a good
here.
difference to see, actually, from
Bickley.
this year to 2019. You can see the improvement of how
second
smooth
turn
he
here
is and
in
the
the,
speed that he's
winter
got.
for the boot
Different.
Is it
His
just a
leg,
big track, like?
For the
yeah, his
young
legs
Brits.
slightly
He
different.
enjoyed
His
himself
body
there.
position's different.
And
He's
for
taken a better
3.6,
line, I'd say, out of
enjoyed himself
4.
here. Bickley wins it.
Very good ride
Second
there for
place
Kyle.
Goes to
Yeah, he was
Chris
good.
Widman. Third place to Adam Portwood. 3 to the Warriors.
I can't even see who
3
came third then.
to the Colts. Then it is 18
think they're just finishing
points
now.
to 30.
After 8, he's gone then. We're still 2 points in it between the two sides there. Great win again for Carl. He loves the island. You've ridden with him now for a couple of years, Paul, haven't you? Great
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, class act. You know, easily a win there. Luke, I thought would do a bit better, but again, it was his start of season, so I mean, fair play, give it a go, but unfortunately, weren't good enough.
Sandra, the boys come back into the pits. What are you going to say to them?
I just don't think it's. We're only 2 behind. It's not the end of the game yet, but they need to start some team riding. They need to start pulling their finger out. We need to start winning this. Like I said before, we always knew the Colts were a hard team to beat. It was never ever going to be easy. But we're still in with a chance. So come on, we can do this, boys. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Heat number 9 then. Sandra, back to you. A, B, C or D?
Do you know what? I'm going to go with a D again because I think that went pretty well last time.
Okay, we're going to D. We're going to go back to the league meeting in 2018. Your pairing for the Warriors are Scott Campos. Hey, Chris Widman's back in it again. And for the Colts, Georgie Wood and Cian Dickon. So, how do we see this one going, Paul?
I'm going to say a 3-all again for this one. Realistically.
What about you, Sandra?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Paul on this one, I'm afraid. Yeah, 3-all. We need Scott to get out and Chris to get out of this gate.
Yeah, but you're not. Georgie's just got so much more experience and speed than the two. Keane, I think this is one of his first races here, so I don't expect a lot from Keane.
And away they go.
To be fair, this is not going the way I wanted.
Come on, boys, that's it. Show them. Come on. Bit of team riding now. Come on. Let's keep him out.
Here we go. So he's done one. Oh, what a move around the outside. The grip he got. He's going to slowly attack. Scott now. Scott's going wide. He's a bit out of shape.
Come on, Scott. You can do this. Come on.
Here he is. Oh,
come on, you can keep him off.
Oh, he's got the drive there. I'll give him that.
Yeah, come on.
Ah, he shut off then. He shut off. Georgie's coming on the inside here now. You watch this.
Come on,
he's going to line him up here, right on the inside.
No chance. Come on, Scott.
Textbook move. Oh, he's coming through. He's coming through. If he doesn't do it this time, he's going to do it next time.
Come on.
Just going to watch a repeat then. Exactly the same thing. Judge is going to come right underneath him here. He's going to carry the drive.
Come on, Scott.
You watch that inside now. Straight underneath. He's going to block his line. You watch it. Oh, he's got him. It's a textbook move. Oh, no.
And look at that. Who got the verdict? Well.
What happened there? Who won that? What's he doing on floor? It's not that bad.
We wait for the verdict of the referee.
Who won?
Back in the room then, that was the end of heat number 9, and it was a win for Scott Campos.
Oh, you're bloody joking.
Knew it, you see? Yes! Boys, pull through!
What a heat that was. What a finish to that race. And I've got to say that, Paul, you were calling that all the way through, but you got it wrong at the end.
I did. I just needed to move over a little bit more. You could see it was a textbook move. You could see it lining up. As a rider, if I was Scott, I'd have blocked that inside off a little bit sooner. He's tried it once. He was going to try it again. But fair play to Scott. He got the drive. He pulled out I don't know what he did at the end there, but it was nice to see them two guys shake hands. Great little race between them two.
There we are. So we are back square 27-27. It cannot get any tighter than this.
Oh, my goodness.
So heat number 10. Back to you, Paul. Your choice. What do you want? A, B, C, or D?
Well, I've not had a C yet, so let's bang one in of them. See if we can turn it around.
We're going to head back to last year then for C. For the Warriors, we've got Daniel Hume, the guest, and Chad Wurtsfield. He's back out again. And for the Colts, Jordan Palin and Connor Bailey. Okay, Sandra. So what do you think on this one then?
Yeah, another tough one, I feel. If Chad can get out that gate, he, like I said before, he never gives up. I don't know. 3-3.
Paul?
Hopefully.
After seeing Jordan in that last meeting, it just didn't look as relaxed and comfortable as he usually does. Potentially a 4-2, if not a draw, because I know Damien when he's on it, he's a smooth rider and he could be a challenging customer there.
We saw earlier on that Danny Phillips didn't make it to the start in one of your other heats. This was the same meeting here, and Danny was replaced in this one by Connor Bailey, so he's come in as a reserve. So, yeah, let's see how we get on.
Jordan.
We've got Connor on the inside. So Connor's going to get the whole shot here. You can watch this. Damien's going to struggle on that outside.
Get in, ready to go. Signal to the referee.
That's it. Jordan's just going to run in wide a little bit. Could have just left Connor a little bit more room there.
Come on, right on the outside. Come on. Yes. This is what it's about.
Fair play.
Yeah,
I think a good move for these lads is just to stay relaxed, stay at a 3-3.
Daniel on you, really kept it on
Fair play to Chad, though. He's staying in the mix. They are two top-quality riders there, and as a reserve, he's doing very well.
Yeah, he did. He started to come into his own, Chad. You know, he never gives up, and he's improving meeting by meeting. You know, he's a good one to watch. Keep your eye on.
Yeah, definitely. Like Connor, he's no slouch. You know, he's up for number 3 for this year, and Chad he is keeping him there.
It's a good race.
Out in front.
Very good
He's
race.
out front, you know. Forget about him. It's all about the 3 after that.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. I think Connor as well. It's his first time there. You know, he's come all the way from Australia. He's used to the heat. Chad coming on strong. I think he's going to make a last ditch for this.
Second place, Palin.
Ooh, nearly. Good race.
Good race. I think rider of the night there for me was Chad.
We're all square as we went into the heat there. But before we come to you guys, we got to do a little bit of a shout out to the guys following on the live chat tonight. Guys, don't forget, you have to get your meeting result. Whatever you think that score is going to be between the teams tonight, you've got to put it in now. Because the moment that Heat 11 starts, all the results are locked in. And one of you, hopefully, is going to get it right. And you're going to win a snapback from our great sponsors tonight, which are Rentruck. So big thanks to Rentruck for coming on board for tonight's stream. Back to the guys then. 3-all there. Great race. Chad at the back there, but he never gives up, does he, Sandra?
Oh, do you know what? I love watching him ride. He's exciting. And I just love his enthusiasm. You know, these young lads that are up and coming, they're brilliant. You know, you can't take your eyes off them, really, because their enthusiasm when they're on that track, you know, never, ever giving up. It's brilliant. I love watching him ride, you know. Brilliant.
And equally, Paul, you've been in that side there with the youngsters as well, right in the thick of it in the pits and so on with them. They're just unbelievable, aren't they?
Very, you know, I was quite impressed by young Chad. I think I'll keep my eye on him as the speedway progresses. I did predict, but possibly a 3-3. I think that was a good, strong ride. Fair play to Damien there. Yeah. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it for now. But yeah, rider there, Chad, really impressed me.
Sandra, we're back in Heat 11 then. Your pick of the gate, A, B, C or D?
I'm going to go with a B this time. Thanks, Andy.
B, 2018 in the league then. Your Warriors are Ben Hopwood and Jamie Seeley. And you're coming up against Danny Ayres and Ben Woodall. Now, we're just going to pause there for a second, Paul. You've ridden against Danny many times, I'm sure. Great guy.
Oh, you know, like an upsetting story for me was I was next to him at Scunthorpe literally 2 weeks before, and even at the Isle of Wight when I was there, he came up to me. He's like, "Oh mate, what you want to do? You want to give it the flat out?" And he was just so, and he was exactly the same person who went to Scunthorpe. And he was just, he just helped me like he would help anybody. Yeah, absolutely devastated. But he came over to, I've got a camper van. He came over to the camper van and he was on about getting one himself for going to France. So yeah, you know, RIP Danny, miss you pal. Great guy.
Absolutely great guy. Okay, let's head over to Heat 11. Let's find out who won.
Now, if I remember this night, Danny was on form. You know what I mean? I had a terrible night on this night, and he was there picking my confidence up. So don't be scared just to see him win this one.
Oh, I love watching Danny ride. I loved it when he used to guest for us at the Warriors. He's just was such a fantastic rider to watch. So exciting.
You're gonna watch him here. He's gonna power around the outside. He just balls out to the wind. Look at him go! He's absolutely all over it. He's hit the dirt. He's gone.
He's left him behind.
He has.
Look at the lead.
Yeah.
Just absolutely. You just knew it was coming. I said to you, he was coming from the outside.
Yeah, he's totally has this race. He's totally owning it, isn't he?
He is. He just makes that. The first time he comes to pass you, you know, because he makes a point of passing you. an absolute ballistic speed. I think it's just to demoralise his opponents because he comes past them like you're stood still and he's off he goes and then he settles in. Class rider, miss him.
Brilliant. What a race on that.
I think we got another lap. Yeah, we have. We're struggling counting here, Sandra. How many of you have?
I mean, you just want to watch him ride all night, don't you? You know, because he's just brilliant to watch. You almost forget the others are in the race with him, don't you, when he's on that
He's
track?
even got time to celebrate. You know, he'll come back buzzing. I do remember this night.
And that means the scores are back.
Okay, what a ride by Danny then. He gives the Colts back the lead by 2 points, 34 to the Colts, 32 to the Warriors. Sandra, you're 2 points down now. What are you going to say to your guys? We've got 4 heats to go. You're going to have to GM up a bit.
Yeah, but this it's only 2 in it. We can easily flip that, just dependent on who's in the next one. You know, like I say, I want to win this. I'm in to win it. There's no prizes for second place. So, you know, it's time now to just start twisting that. Let's get the 2 in front and let's build on that as the 4 heats remained in go.
Well, Paul, it's your choice for heat number 12. Are you going to go A, B, C, or D?
My head's gone after that one. I'm feeling a bit emotional over here. We'll start back up at the top. We'll start with A.
Hey, we're going to head back to 2017 then. For the Bellevue Colts, you got Rob Shuttleworth and Andy Mellish. And for the Warriors, we've got Scott Campos and Adam Portwood. So interesting heat here. Paul, what do you think?
I think Rob, he used to ride in the Championship or Premiership or whatever they call it nowadays. I think you're looking at a solid win for him. I think it's going to be a battle for second place and third place myself. So, well, yeah, pretty much all the way through. I think possibly a 4-2, maybe a 3-3.
Sandra?
Yeah, I'll have to agree with Paul on that. I totally agree. Hoping for a draw on this one.
Ben Wilson has won
Okay, so
a
we've
race
got
for
Scott in there
the
as rider
Warriors.
replacement.
Yeah, I think
The other 10
I think
have
Scott
been
had a
won
bit
by a
less
visitor.
experience. Adam Portwood as well, he's a
So here we go
reserve.
then, green lights on.
Andy Mellish was a very good
Away
reserve
we
when
go.
he
Charge
started.
for the
He's
first time.
popped
Mellish
a
with a
wheelie
good
out.
start off
He's
the
got the
inside
grip there.
He's come under
Come
a little bit of
on.
pressure. He's going around the first and second
Come on,
turn.
Scott. Don't let me
But
down this
out
time
in
after the last
front
heat. Come
is
on.
Rob Shuttleworth. He's round
Yeah,
the bottom
as I
turn. Shuttleworth leading
predicted,
the
Rob
way.
out in front.
Second place it
Very
is Scott
smooth rider.
Campos. Third place it is Mellish.
And we're going to watch Andy now
Distance on
slowly
another
creep
heat
on
advantage
Scott, I
here.
reckon.
And this will guarantee
Just going to
all
find his
4
rhythm.
league
He's on that
points.
inside. Scott loves
Go
his
back up
outside.
the
I've noticed
M6
this
to Manchester.
watching him ride round here. He loves his outsides.
Around the
Yeah, I've
bottom
always found
turn
Scott
there.
better at home than he is
He's
away.
very
You know, he
distant
can ride
there.
this
Can
track
be
well.
positioned
You
here.
know, he's good. He's a good rider around
the
it.
first and
Much better at
second turn.
home. But we could have done with
It
James Coughlin this. You know, he's good out the gate and he's consistent once he's in front.
Yeah, he is. Was he not riding? Did he get banned in this one?
Ride for him in this
Don't know,
one.
it's rider replacement as Scott. So
One lap to go.
what happened there? But
Scott
yeah,
Campos
we could have
there
done with
in
him on this
second
one. Just
place.
make us feel a little bit more comfortable going
Third
forward.
place at the
As
moment,
we're getting on in the
Andy
meeting now, I
Mellish.
reckon Scott's going to get tired.
He's ridden
I reckon he
well
could look
today.
for a last
We've taken
dash
up
from
close to
Andy.
6 points.
If he's close enough.
Come on, Scott, hold it, hold
There's the
it.
checkered
Come
flag
on.
waving away there for
Yeah,
Shuttleworth. He
yeah.
takes it. 3 points to him.
Yeah,
2
as
points
predicted.
go to Campus. 1 point goes.
You've got a bloody pen there, haven't you, Paul?
I have.
You're writing down a bloody
I have.
score.
I just clipboard. I need to be a proper manager here. I need a clipboard.
Well, listen, you think that I've actually got all the riders' averages here, so I printed
Oh,
that.
bloody hell, you've gone technical.
Oh,
It's all up here for me. I don't need that paper.
This is what it's all about. See, this is what people need to know. When proper team managers are away from the track, they really squat up and they make sure that they've got every advantage. And you guys have obviously put a lot of thought into this meeting tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thought's all up here for me because I know it all. Don't be surprised if you don't see me being team manager in 10 years' time.
But the thing is, though, what's wrong is you've got an unfair advantage because you're a rider. Now, I don't think I'm doing pretty bad being a retreat server, fast food server. So I think I've actually got natural talent. So, you know, just watch yourself out there, Paul.
I
You might
will.
have
You can
competition.
serve me chips anytime, darling.
Hey, that is not all she does. Sandra, you've been a coordinator for the supporters club and so on the island, haven't you? All of the volunteers and so on. Tell us a bit more about what that entails for you.
Yeah, so we have a fantastic team of volunteers on the island that come every week and do various jobs. The club wouldn't run without them all. Everybody's a volunteer. So it basically just means what I do is try and coordinate who's there, who's doing what, when they're going to turn up, what they're going to do. And in fact, actually, I've got my little volunteer cup that Barry and Martin got printed off for us all as a little present at the end. We had a really good setup this year. We had lots of press interest in our plea for volunteers, and we had several new people come along who wanted to join. But obviously, with everything that's going on, it's been put on hold. But we are ready for when the season starts to be up and running. We've had a really good response. We have a great team of volunteers. So thank you all for whoever's watching. Thanks, volunteers.
Sandra, I think you sold that pretty good. So much so that I think when Paul's next riding against us, I think he'll come early and you might be able to assign him a job or two.
Absolutely.
Hello, you're breaking up. Hello?
Talking of breaking up then, we're going to see if we can break up this scoreline then. 4 points in it. Back over to Paul. We are now getting down to it. There is 3 heats left. Battle of the Big Guns coming out now, heat 13. So A, B, C or D, what are you going for?
I'd say out of all my letters, I think C's been my best one, so we'll go back to C.
Ben Morley and Ben Hopwood for the Warriors. Danny Ayres and Georgie Wood.
Whoa! Oh, what a battle. I think I remember this one.
Can I go and get some wine for this one?
It's a good race if I recall. If I think it's the one I think it is, I'd sit tight for this one. Have you noticed who's on the inside as well there? Perfect opportunity. You're going to watch the masterman at his class.
Come on, Ben. Ben knows this track. They both Bens do. Come on.
You watch him. He's not going to shut off from that inside. He is not going to let anyone. Watch him just drift out now. Oh, he just didn't quite.
Come on, Ben. Come on, Ben.
There again. Look at him. Same thing again. He's been done. He's took him back to school. He's going to start the third line now. 3-3, I think. Georgie's been sponsored by Rentruck again. He's got his bike in the van. He's off.
Come on, boys. Come on, keep on it.
Yeah, you two squabble over second.
Team riding.
Yeah, look like it at all. I think Ben wants to, look at this. They're not helping each other out there.
No, they're not.
That's a bit of, there'll be a few heated words in the pits there, I tell you.
There will be, and enough, and they'll be from me.
I've heard your rants once. I don't think you should be a team manager. I think you need to work on your HR skills. Anyway, Danny, straight away, class. Look at him, showboating again. The showman is off, Mr. Entertainer. Absolutely class. Let's hope he pops some wheelies here just for good measure. Look at him. Absolutely loves it. What's going on here? Oh, he's trying to get them points, you see. His bike's broke.
Running.
Oh, he's running. I think
now that must be hard to run with a bike like that in all your kit. How hard's that, Paul, to run with a bike like that?
It is. I noticed how Ben's not running.
And this is what it's all about.
He's got his teammates there, giving him a bit of spurring on.
There we are. Fair play, yeah, that was...
He's got to get over the line, and he has done it.
Right, we are back in the room. I can't believe this. This is fantastic tonight. Okay, we've still got 4 points in here. Sandra, well, we're all smiling. It's a great meeting, isn't it? It really is. Ben there, he ran for those points. Man, did he put the effort in on that?
Yeah, he did. And you can always count that the Bens will put the effort in. You know, that's all you can ask at the end of the day as a team manager. If they're out there giving their all, that's all you can ask, you know. Bellevue, they're a good team, and when you do end up beating them, you know, you should be proud. And I'm proud of those boys in that heat tonight. Proud of them tonight. It's a close match.
Close match, right. We've got 2 races left, 4 points in it. Sandra, it's back to you. Your last choice. This is very important then. A, B, C, or D?
I'm going to go with A.
We're going to go with A. We're going to head back to last year, Heat 14. Dano Verge and Connor King for the Warriors. And for the Bellevue Colts, we got Danny Phillips, Connor Bailey. How do we think this one's going to go, Paul?
I'm going to be bold. I'm going to say 5-1.
Thinks the meeting's not going to go to Heat 15. What do you think, Sandra? You're worrying a bit there.
Yeah, I am worrying a bit. I would have liked to have been a little bit more kind of secure in a 5-1 here, but I'm going to go with a 4-2. You know, I'm going to remain optimistic on this one. 4-2.
Okay. Now, that's a 4-2 to you or 4-2 to Bellevue?
To us.
Okay. So, yeah, we're keeping that within the Heat 15 decider. Will it be? We're about to find out. Let's head over for Heat number 14.
It's going to be a tough ask for the guys. I might have to retract and change it for a draw.
If they get a shared heat in this one, they
you know, we need to get Dano.
Oh, Danny's not in. Danny's not in it. Oh, I've been done again.
Here we go.
Oh,
come on,
Dano.
Come on, let's get...
Go on, lad. I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Connor.
He's settled in. He's settled in now. He's settled in. He knows the score. He's just going to keep him there. He's going to hang in that dirt line. Danny's going to mess up his team rider here now. He's going to do himself no favours for the team here. Connor's got the speed. Danny's just took his inside there.
Come on, boys. Do you know what? You might as well win this or give up. Come on, hurry up. Come on, we can do this.
Danny Verge, what an impressive move around the outside. Absolutely superb. I can't believe my eyes. Fair play to Danny.
Brilliant, Dano. Come on.
We're on again.
Come on.
Connor's down the outside. He's got the drive. He's round. He's off. He's done it. He's done it here. We've got one more lap to go and we're off.
Come on.
Dano's give up. He's give up.
This has been.
Come on, boys.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. I'm celebrating now.
Played the same trick back. And he blasted round him.
He's done it.
Come on, what happened? So good, and then that. Come on, what happened there? Dano, come on.
Terrific. 4 laps.
So there we have it. We are poised for the second week running for a Heat 15 last heat decider. The Warriors against the Bellevue Colts. There is 4 points in it. 40 points to the Warriors, 44 to the Bellevue Colts. First of all, I'm going to come over to you, Sandra. Your hands are in your mouth there. Things are hotting up. One more race to go. You're in the pits. It's on you. What do you say to your boys now?
Oh my gosh. Do you know what? Right now, I can't even speak. I'm so excited about it. I'm nervous. I'm sweating. I am honestly absolutely sweating at the moment. I don't think I could speak to them. What would I be saying? Do you know what? It's do or die now. You need to get out there and you need to do it. You know, we need to win this. You are more than capable of winning this on your home ground. They have done so well to get this far and to be so close to what is a really strong team. I'm so proud of them. Come on, boys, we can do this.
Okay, that's the speech that she gives them. Paul, what are you saying to your boys?
Well, to be fair, I'm going to give no pressure on my boys. They're 4 points ahead. The heavy hitters that we'll have at the Heat 15, I'll be very surprised if she gets a 5-1. So a draw will do me. I'm going to give them no pressure. That last heat for me was the heat of the night. I was really impressed by Dano. Connor just came back at that last breath for me. The teams are on a high at Bellevue. We're going to win. Let's have it.
Okay. Now you're saying that you're not going to put the pressure on the team, but the pressure is now on you, Paul, because you get the final pick. Heat 15, the pressure's on. A, B, C, D.
Can you not give me years? Can we not do this for Heat 15? Because you're allowed to choose your two top ends. Can I not choose me here?
Nope.
We're going to stick B for Bowen.
B for Bowen. Right,
Love it.
You've chosen. So we're going to head back to last year. A last heat decider then for last year. Heat 15 for the Warriors. Guest Daniel Hume and Ben Morley, the captain. For the Bellevue Colts, Jordan Palin and Leon Flint. So you got some youngsters there. You got some good experience there. Captain Ben Morley on his home track. Daniel Hume always goes well around the island. Jordan and Leon, wow, they're fast. This is a bit of a heat here. Sandra, what do you think?
You know, Ben's experience, like I said, it was his second season on the island. He always seems like a cool cucumber to me, although probably feels very different inside. I am going to go for a 5-1 because my boys can do this. I've got great faith in Ben. Yeah, let's do it. And also, he'll look after his team rider. He's a good team rider, Ben, so yeah.
Okay, Paul. So Sandra thinks
Sorry,
that she's going to come back.
I'm struggling making up Sandra's room. I don't know if she's smoking something funny in there. I think it's going to be a tough race. I still don't think they're going to get a 5-1. I think I can get another beer, relax. We're probably looking, I'm going to say Flinty for the win. So that's all I need to know.
Okay, let's see where the chips lie then. Let's head over to Heat 15. This is it. Last heat decider. The Warriors need a 5-1 to get a draw on the night. Let's head over, find out how it's going to go.
Come on, guys. I want you all in them comments now to write Team Boeing because that's what's happening. If you're a Bellevue fan, give me a comment.
We're going to show you guys now.
Oh, to be blurred. Flint is on the outside here. I'm nervous.
Come on, boys. We can do this. Let's show them.
Oh, no. It's going
on. Come on.
Right. Yeah, you watch it though. Flinty, he's gonna smooth it out. He's gonna hit this outside now. Watch him hit this dirt now.
Come on, boys. Keep it.
Not this corner.
Keep it on. No chance. We have got this one. Come on, boys.
No, you wait. He's going to slowly do it. He's on the back. He's nervous. On back wheel. He's going to struggle.
Done a good job as skipper.
No.
Not liking this.
Come
This
on,
is not what I wanted.
You've got this. You've got to get it drawn.
I can't believe I'm going to have a draw here. I'm going to be fuming.
Come on. Keep it going.
Third place there.
I need to see what's going on behind. Cameraman.
Go.
I don't want to see who's winning.
Come on.
Warriors who will
Come on. Keep it going.
Oh.
Keep it going. How many more laps?
one
Oh.
Come on. Yes.
quite
Go
well
on.
spread
Let's
out
see
there.
it going. Come on.
I believe my eyes. I cannot believe
I
my eyes.
can totally believe it. Come on, boys. Have we done it?
Hume, it is.
Is that it?
With 14.
Come on.
Morley with
Yes.
13 and 2 bonus.
We got it. Wrong. Yes.
Well, what an end to a fantastic meeting. The Bellevue Colts, they were away. They were 4 points up. They were 2 points up. It was level. They were stretching. And right at the end there, the big hitters, they pulled it together for you, Sandra. You are over the moon. They're coming in to see you. You're giving them hugs. You're going for it.
Oh my goodness, I am so proud of them. That meeting was a fantastic meeting for us. You know, we've pulled it through. Yes, it's a draw, but it's a win for us. You know, we pulled it through when they needed it. And I am definitely opening this up now. This is a celebratory drink. Well done, boys. Cheers.
Paul, that's not sweet victory, but after the way the meeting was going, that's just about as good as it can get. What a last heat there.
It's how the cookie crumbles. I'm a little bit disappointed, as you can imagine, but you know what a fantastic meeting. I've had a fantastic time. You know what I mean? I can take a draw. It's away. It's not a big deal. At home, they're going to get absolutely smashed if you want to do a Bellevue at home meeting. But you know what I mean? I'll take a draw. I would have liked the win. I was very disappointed there to lose a 5-1 on the final heat, but that's the way Speedway is.
Well, I have had a cracking time here with you guys in this meeting here. I'm going to hand you back to Barry. We're going to bring Barry back in. Thanks ever so much, guys, for your time, your enthusiasm, for joining in. Quick shout out there to Rentruck. Fantastic, guys. You do a lot for Speedway in this country, and we all appreciate that very much. Barry's coming in. Sandra, Paul, thanks ever so much. You're great sports. And I'll catch up with you on the road, yeah?
Yeah, see you.
Oh my God! What a meeting that was! Flipping hell! I was shouting at the screen. I couldn't believe it. It was just great. I loved it. What did you two think of it? It's mad, isn't it?
God. It's so exciting to be here and pick the teams and see the action going on. I'm absolutely boiling hot. I'm so excited.
Right.
It's just brilliant. It's really great. Loving it.
What do you think, Paul?
Up to heat 14, I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread, but after heat 15, I think it's the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh my God, I was so shouting at the screen in heat 15. Come on, come on!
I was gutted, absolutely gutted.
In an impartial way, of course.
Yeah, but fair play, you know, each of all the riders, you know, very good riding from a lot of the teams, both Bellevue and the Isle of Wight. So I can't grumble. Very, very good, very good.
That's brilliant. And I loved every bit about that. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use the tactical substitute rule, so hopefully we get a chance to do that in a future one, or maybe change it a little bit. I just got to say massive thanks, of course, to your host Andy Hague. The amount of work that he puts into these meetings, before we run it, you know, all the research, and on the day, and then afterwards the editing. It's huge, but I know how brilliant it's going to be when it's done. Ian Groves, who does a lot of our artwork. Our sponsors tonight, Rentruck, who sponsors, of course, the Bellevue Aces, the Bellevue Colts. They also sponsor the Wightlink Warriors as well, and have done since day one. And we're very appreciative of Richard and his team for doing that. And of course, our main sponsors, Wightlink, who without them, we couldn't put Speedway on at all. I loved tonight. It was great. Everything about it was great. You two are very funny. And I hope the fans outside realise what a great thing Virtual Skid is. If you want to represent your club, email me, speedwayontheisland@yahoo.co.uk, or on Facebook via our Virtual Skid page, Twitter, or Barry Bishop directly, or Andy Hague. We're all here, and we're very welcome to hear from you. And you can come and manage your team. You know, let's keep it going. Let's get this bigger and bigger, because it really is fun. And are you two still sweating, or have you cooled down now?
I'm hot. I am hot. I tell you, it's even hotter in Kevlar's. I'll tell you that for free.
I tell you, it's real pressure, isn't it? It's real pressure, right? You could feel it, the tension. You want to win. I wanted to win for the Warriors, of course. I've secretly a little bit for Bellevue, because impartial, never. But you know, it is just brilliant. The whole build up to it, and I'm so glad we had another last heat decider. I think we're quite lucky on the Isle of Wight. We had lots of last heat deciders through our meetings throughout the years, and it just plays really well into this format. So I want to thank you guys for being yourselves and having a great time with us, and thank you to everybody that's viewed it tonight. The previous one is also available on catch up against the Kent Kings, which was great as well. And if you want to watch this after the premiere, I'm sure it'll be made available too. So thanks again, and the next one will be on, it will be 2 weeks' time, 2 weeks on Thursday, whatever that date is, and we'll make sure that's publicised. So thanks again. Of course, finally, let's thank our NHF staff and all the great work that they do. We're very appreciative to them. We do have, by the way, these the Warrior face masks. If you want one of those, let us know. All we charge is the cost price, and anything above that we give to the NHS. So if you want to be part of that, let us know. And thanks again, Paul. Thanks again, Sandra. Hope you had a great time. Any final words of wisdom?
Just everybody who's in Speedway, when get behind all your teams. Now's the time to sort of support them more than ever with merchandise. Subscribe to any channels. I know you've got your Isle of Wight, your Speedway channel. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to Bellevue. Subscribe to them all.
Yeah, exactly.
Now's the time to support any rider. You know what I mean? And hopefully when it comes back, we'll all be there ready for it.
Brilliant. And Sandra, how was that for you?
Oh, absolutely loved it. Yeah, so exciting. I was waiting for actually Paul to take off the whole Kevlar's then, not just the top bit. Very disappointing.
Don't encourage him.
But no, I totally reiterate what Paul said. Support your team, support Speedway, especially when it comes back. You know, there are a lot of people who work very, very hard behind the scenes for this. Riders work hard. Totally respect for team managers and club managers, but let's keep supporting Speedway. Let's see it back soon. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. It's been brilliant.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care.